What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. We're live next, so don't go anywhere. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, finally, it goes out of play, and the pressure was there from the start. King. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, cleared away. Superb defending. Massive credit. Delivering it. And taking care of the situation. Well, that's clear. What a perfect ball now. How about this? Able to deal with the threat. Teammates to play it to. Or can they make one of these passes count? Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. A real promise from football friends here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. What a shocking pass, really. Vela. And now King. Well, high quality defending. Van den Buske. An alert intervention. That is how to apply the pressure. Released it nicely. Will it happen for them? Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Could be! And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
And they deal with the threat this time. Moving into the advanced position. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Oh, this looks useful. Can they convert? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And now King.
This is a message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham.
And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Thank you.
So a throw in here. Promising position, this. Couldn't quite hang on. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though.
Well, the chance is on, Stuart. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. They'll get ready for the throw-in. Possibilities inside the box. And possibilities here. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Was in the right place to intercept. Could be troublesome. Well, winning back possession. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
And dive in to thwart him. And over comes the corner. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Now, can they hit them on the counter? A fine reading of the situation. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from football friends now? Can he play it in? And played in. And still dangerous. Nice looking move, this. Could get themselves back into it. A good and fair challenge. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Top-class defending. offside, unfortunately. Villar. And options in the centre. That's a good-looking pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. This looks promising. And the referee has given them a corner.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Over it comes. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And passing it through. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Villar. Smuggled away. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Villar moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? Oh, beating his opponent with ease. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. Can they convert? And nicely parried away. Firing it towards goal. Well, what a stop that was. Trying to deliver it accurately. Superbly read and executed. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Vela. Into the final 20 minutes. And he read it well, intercepting it. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Options in the centre. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. And stopping the danger. An attack full of promise. Your play. This looks promising out wide. King might lead to a chance. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. He must finish! And the keeper was there. She did her job. And over it comes. Options at the back post here. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. What to like about that pass? And football friends come away with it. Across the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, wasteful from football friends. Beautifully weighted ball. is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. This looks interesting. And a throw-in forthcoming. Van den Buske. And the danger's still on. Has a go. Determined defending. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening.